Hello and welcome to phuketpals GED Express with me, Teacher Marky. Today's discussion focuses on GED mathematics, specifically about fractions. Now, at the end of the discussion, you should be able to identify types of fraction and solve problems involving fractions. Aside from that, you should be able to plot fractions on the number line. Now, let's have a quick recall. So we have the parts of a fraction, the numerator and the denominator. The numerator is the one on top and the denominator is the one on the bottom. For example, we have 1/2. 1 over here is the numerator and 2 over here is the denominator. So the numerator is basically how many equal parts are described, and denominator is how many equal parts are in total. So you can also write this one for 1/2. Now, next we have here this one. A fraction is also a part of a whole. So one whole is like a one complete thing, and it is different from a hole in the ground. So that's a little bit of humor for this slide. And one whole pizza, for example, are all 6 slices. So one whole of this pizza that will give you 6 over 6. So then the numerator is 6 and the denominator is also 6. Now, one whole is, and if you're going to do it on fraction, the top number and the bottom number are the same. So this will give you 4 over 4, for example, 5 over 5 and 8 over 8, 55 over 55 and 86 over 86. So everything is a whole number. So give me some more fractions that is equal to one whole. You just need to make use of the same numerator and denominator. That is very easy. Now, we have here parts of a whole. For example, this one, if like how many parts can you see over here? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means if 1 is consumed, that means this is 1 over 6 in fraction. And suppose in this case we have 1, 2, 3 equal proportions. So our denominator is 3 and our numerator is 1 since 1 is consumed. Now in this case we have here this. We count the number of the colored slice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, that is 4. So how many of that is in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the denominator is 6. Same is true with this one, the fraction of the one that is in red. So that is 1. And how many partitions are there? So that will give you 1, 2, 3, 4. Now for the fractions, suppose we have here this one. So we have 1 whole, halves, thirds, fourths, fifths, 6, 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s, and so on and so forth. So suppose we have here the fraction strips on a number line. 1 whole is this one, and if you cut 1 whole to halves, that will give you 1/2 on the other side and 1/2 on the other side. If you're going to partake this 1 whole into 3 equal parts, that will give you 1/3, 1/3, and 1/3. Same is true with this one. If you cut it into 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, or 12. So there are numbers between 0 and 1. For example, on this case, 0 and then 1, there are numbers over here that can be best measured by using fraction. So what are the fractions shaded on the number line? Suppose we have here this one. So that would be 1/2, 1/4, 6, 8, and also 9 over 16. Now, we have different types of fraction. First is the proper fraction. Proper fraction is a fraction with a smaller number on top and the one on the denominator side or the one at the bottom is larger. So this is an example of a proper fraction. Now, an improper fraction would be fractions with a larger number on top and a smaller number at the bottom part. So for the whole number, like what was discussed on the previous slide, that would be regular whole numbers without a fraction. So combination of a whole number and A proper fraction, that is a mixed number. A mixed number is a whole number with a fraction. But you can change this into an improper fraction by multiplying this one and adding it up with this, and just copy the denominator. For example, if you want to convert this into an improper fraction, you just multiply 2 times 3. That will give you, like for example, 2 times 3 plus 1. Changing that to an improper fraction, that will be 3 times 2, 6 plus 1, that will give you 7 over, copy the denominator, 3. So basically, you can convert mixed number into an improper fraction by doing the process that I have mentioned. So mixed number is a whole plus a fraction. For example, we have this one, 3 pizzas with slice in it, so 3 wholes plus 5 that is in red, and there are 6 partitions for this, so that will give you 3 wholes plus 5 6 fraction is a mixed number, or 3 and 5 6. Now fractions that are equal to one or another but look differently is known as equivalent fractions. So this is like the lowest term or the simplified form of a fraction. Suppose we have 2/4 that is equal to 1/2. Why? Because this one is divisible by 2 and also this one is divisible by 2. If a fraction is divisible by the same number, or if the numerator and the denominator is divisible by the same number, that means you can simplify it because that is just an equivalent fraction. They are just the same. So 2 divided by 2, that will give you 1, and 4 divided by 2, that will give you 2. That makes them an equivalent fraction. Same is true with this one, 3/6. Their common multiples are 3. So 3 divided by 3 and 6 divided by 3, that will give you this number, which is equal to 1/2. So those are equivalent fractions. Now let's try this one. Express these partitions by basing your answer on the one which is the shaded part. So in this case, this would be 1 2 3 and then 4. So if there is only one colored part, the answer would become 1/4. Right. How about this one? 1 2. There are 2 partitions, so that will be our denominator, and there is one which is in colored part, so the answer would become 1/2. In this case, we have 1 2 3 and 4 partitions, so our denominator will become 4. And there are 3 colored parts, so the answer here would be 3. So that's how you write fractions. Suppose we have here different flags. You write a fraction for the part of each flag that is red. So in this case, we have 1 2 2 3. And the answer here will become, there is only one red part on the flag, so that will become 1/3. And same is true with the other things. You can also answer this one and draw a model to show each fraction. You can do it on your own by pausing this video and answering it on your paper. Now, a mixed number, complete this statement. A mixed number is the sum of a blank and a blank. Sum of a whole number and a proper fraction. The blank is the number on the bottom of a fraction, that is the denominator, and the numerator is the sum or the number on the top of a fraction. So great job everyone. You need to look forward to the operations of fraction on a different screencast, but this is just an introduction for fractions. Now, for the references that we have made, that will be McGraw-Hill Preparation for GED Test and Nielsen Math 2017. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you find this video helpful. Give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Subscribe to our channel since you are here already. If If you want to connect with us, you can go and visit www.phuketpals.org or go to our Facebook page at facebook.com/phuketpals. If you want to give us a suggestion or if you have questions, you can go to line or message us or call us at 081-417-0978. Thank you so much and have a great day, everyone. Bye.